Hello, welcome back to Martin's Games, and today I'm reviewing the Nintendo Switch. On the 3rd of March 2017, Nintendo released their latest console worldwide, and that was the Nintendo Switch. And this weekend, 1 year after release, I'm going to look at this beautiful baby. This is going to be my first console review, so if you want to see more or different types of accessories or more consoles, please give it a big thumbs up already, or leave a comment down below of what you want to see. I got my Nintendo Switch on day release, and this is the same one, and it's still running and it's still working just fine. I don't really know why it wouldn't still be working. It's a new console. But anyway, let's get on to the review.
First, let's look at the hardware itself. The main selling point of this console is that you can play it in many different ways, and they are handheld, docked to your TV, or with the kickstand. Let's start with handheld mode. This mode is more for when you're away from home at work, on holiday, or if the other half is hogging the TV to watch EastEnders. Or if you just like to play in handheld mode. And the Nintendo Switch is a perfect size to be used in handheld mode. Any bigger and it'd be way too big to fit in your hand. And some of you are probably thinking, well, that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? Wink wink, nudge nudge. Yeah, let's carry on. But I also wouldn't want the system to be any smaller. The games probably won't look as good, maybe, if it was smaller. I would say the console is not the lightest, as you do feel a bit of weight in your hands. But that makes it feel more of a quality product. Unlike the Wii U, where the gamepad felt really plasticky and light and cheap, this feels like it's a premium product. And I guess the other issue is the battery life. It will last you around 3 to 4 hours-ish, maybe more, maybe less. For me, personally, that isn't an issue, mainly because I use the handheld mode for when I'm at work on my lunch break, or if I have a spare half an hour to an hour to play a quick game. So, to me, it's not an issue, but if you're a person who likes the console to be more of a handheld console, I can see this being a bigger issue. But the handheld mode is a great way to play the games. The next mode is where you dock the system and play it on your TV. This is, in my opinion, the best way to play the Nintendo Switch, as all the games look and play better and you can relax on the sofa. As I just said, docking the system increases the power of the Nintendo Switch. This makes the games not only run better but also look better. Obviously, to play the games like this, you need to detach the Joy-Cons and slide them into the grip that comes with the console. The Joy-Cons in the grip feel fine, but I do find the buttons and the sticks a little bit small and they're not placed very well in this mode. The Pro Controller is a better option, but that is an extra cost as it doesn't come with the console. But it does work fine as a controller. And for some games like Mario Kart, you can just use one Joy-Con controller. Just tilt on its side and it has 4 buttons, analog stick and 2 trigger buttons, but it is very small and a little bit uncomfortable, so the grip or the Pro Controller is a better option. And docking and undocking the console is like the best thing ever. You just slide in and out and it just switches from handheld mode to TV mode, and it works really well. The final mode, and probably the one I use the least, is the kickstand mode. This is an in-between kind of mode, where you're out the house and want to play multiplayer with some friends. That's the only time you'll probably use this. The first problem with this is the kickstand is a little bit flimsy, and you can't even charge while playing in this mode. The other issue is the screen is quite small, so you have to be quite close to see the games. This is an okay mode to play 1-2 Switch or Mario Kart while out with friends, but the other two options are way better. So there are all the different modes you can play Nintendo Switch with. You have to see for yourself how great the games look on the screen and on TV, and also the system itself feels great to play. You can also take screenshots with a click of a button. And I use this all the time. You can even record up to 30 seconds of game footage, but this is only used for like Twitter and stuff, so it's not that good because I can't import it to my computer and make videos. But it's still there and it should be improving with time. One other issue is the internal memory is quite small, so if you're going digital and want to download lots of games, I would suggest investing in an SD card to give yourself more memory to download more games. I suppose we should now talk about the software, and the lineup of games that came out for the first year. The home menu is very simple, but I quite like it. I find the PS4 very good, but sometimes a bit cluttered with stuff that you don't really want or care about. There is a bit of software missing, for example like Netflix or YouTube, but I guess this is more of a dedicated gaming device. And I don't mind this. Personally, that's why I have a PS4, to play games, watch YouTube, watch Netflix. I don't really need it on my Switch as well. Also, when you're about, you won't have access to internet, so them systems just won't work anyway. And there's one major thing missing that is probably going to come in the future, and that is the Virtual Console. I really miss the Virtual Console. The Wii had it, the Wii U had it. I just want to play my retro games on the go. Talking about games, the Switch has some of the best games I have played in recent years. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey are up there as one of my favourite games ever. Now I know a lot of people have moaned because Nintendo are porting a lot of games over from the old systems to the new one, but I really don't mind this. It means a lot of people who missed out on the Wii U, and that seems to be a lot of people, get to play games like Mario Kart 8 and Pokken Tournament. And a lot of the ports included new stuff like new characters or new tracks or new modes. Also, any older game that gets ported over then becomes a portable game that you can play anywhere, like Bayonetta for example. Just makes the game even better. And I feel like I want to play every game on the Nintendo Switch.
So, I love my Nintendo Switch, and I believe it's one of Nintendo's best consoles ever made. The merge between a handheld and home console go hand in hand together, and they work perfectly. It has some great games for the console and some more coming in the future that I'm really looking forward to. But if you only really play Call of Duty or FIFA, any sports games or shooters like that, the Switch isn't probably for you. If you love Nintendo games, then definitely get this console. You will love it. If you love platformers, anything like that, this will have you covered. Like I said, if you play Call of Duty or FIFA that you normally play on PS4 or Xbox One, probably not a good idea to play on this. But at the moment, Nintendo Switch is one of my favourite consoles and I absolutely love it. This is a beast. Not Beast from the East, because that's happening outside right now and that's just annoying. This is just a beast that's good. But anyway, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, new channel or subscribe. Bye!